We are once again seeing the rise of brain-computer interfaces that are designed to help people see. The last time that happened, hundreds of people lost their ability to see after a company went bankrupt. And we're seeing the rise of technology that could stream music directly into your brain. Let's talk about it. A lot of medical advancements are made by small private companies. A company by the name of Second Sight pioneered bionic eyes for those who had damage to their retinas and lenses. This provided the collection of information just as your eyes would see, but provided an interface so it could be relayed to your brain. This provided a restoration of vision to over 300 people to the tune of $500,000. Obviously, it wasn't going to be covered by insurance. The technology is, of course, proprietary, and the company ran into financial trouble in 2020. Ultimately, everyone who had them slowly waited for the technology they had in their head to decay, fall apart, and they lost their vision. Some in the middle of the city on a subway. They heard a beep, and then their vision was gone. The company didn't even go away. They joined another company, and then they stopped providing Second Sight services, so those who had it waited for their eyes to slowly go away. There is, of course, no recourse because nobody else is making this technology. It must be heartbreaking for that technology to have been made, but no one is capable of providing it. As that technology falls by the wayside, there are other visual brain chip interfaces that are being tested. A professor at Illinois Tech is testing out a different kind of brain chip. This one provides visual information via camera and relays it back to the occipital lobe where it can be processed by the brain. This harnesses the brain's potential that's already ingrained. It can use the same neural pathways that your brain would anyway. However, this kind of technology is slightly crude because it's not designed for people who have functioning lenses. While it can provide a basic image of what's around you so you don't walk directly into walls, it's going to have pretty low resolution. This is amazing technology, but if it's picked up by a private tech company, which we know can come and go, it could end up resulting in the very same outcome. Brain interface technology has been around for a little while. It can help people with Parkinson's and even depression. It's a little bit different than the tiny brains we can grow from stem cells because those are dosed with a little bit of dopamine when they provide the correct electrical output. With a lot of the brain stimulating technology, we're just firing electricity at different parts of the brain and hoping it hits the right part. And of course, your brain has the consistency of butter, and there's not supposed to be other things in there. So when you are doing brain stimulation, you always have the possibility of having a hemorrhage, which happened to this unfortunate person. And this one. We are essentially messing with something that we've only just started messing with. As for the ability to stream music directly into your brain, that's maybe not the best use of this technology. I could see it being an alternative for those who have lost their hearing. When it comes to wanting recreational play with your brain, the ability to use your phone without even touching it, what does worry me is the lack of understanding of what's really going on in there. Yes, 5 to 10% of people have no inner monologue, but only 30 to 50% have a very intense, regular inner monologue. That really surprises me because I can't make mine shut up. It keeps me up at night. Sometimes I find myself having arguments with my inner monologue. What we do understand about it is that it mostly originates from a portion of your brain called the inferior frontal gyrus. Although we also know from children who have had an entire hemisphere taken out of their brain, the other side is neuroplastic, and if you're young, it can take over jobs that the other side would have done. We have no idea how the brain will adapt to having a computer chip in there and stimulating portions of it that normally wouldn't be. What really bugs me about this is the possibility of being hacked. You know how weird it would be to be in the shower and turn around and have somebody there? Now imagine you turn around and somebody's in your brain.